Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. I'm Dazzling Dave and I'm here today. I know you've all missed him, with my dad.
Magic Moss.
How you feeling, Dad?
Not too bad for 38.
Not too bad. He always does that, does Dad, because he switches it round. So that's his true age, he's 83. But you're only 38 at heart, aren't you, Dad?
Yeah.
And you can, as you can see, I get my good looks from my dad. Yeah, so I just thought I'd ask Dad, because I know you guys love him to bits, and we haven't had a chance to have him on much recently with having no matches, and we've had a few videos of you, haven't you, predicting the scores. But Dad, Wolves' season has finished. We've just got knocked out of the Europa League. We've finished 7th again in the Premier League with 3 more points. How are you feeling about the season as a whole? Has it exceeded your expectation from the start of the season?
Definitely, yeah. I have, yeah. Very pleased with them, really. Yeah, very pleased with them.
How do you feel the season's ended? Because obviously
we're a bit of disappointment in the end, but that's life, eh? That's life.
That's life, Dad.
That's life.
And so, I mean, and how did you feel we played against Sevilla? Do you think you got the right team? We were a bit defensive.
I thought they got the right team, but I thought I thought you would have kept that Toro on for a bit longer, Mr.
Traore.
Yeah, Toro, yeah.
But in the end, Sevilla were the bad team, weren't they?
The bad penalty. Well, they weighed him up, don't they? The penalty, but he should really. He should have been retaken. That penalty should have been.
It should, Dad.
Definitely.
It definitely.
I mean, I suppose they got VAR. Did they use VAR or what?
Apparently, according to Neves, spoke to the referee and VAR was sleeping. VAR was asleep. But overall, you're happy with the season?
Yeah, I'm very happy. Yeah.
I think, from my point of view, before the season, I said if we finish top half and get to the quarterfinals of the Europa League, that would be amazing. Yeah, but when when you get a little bit close to Champions League, and we had all them last-minute goals going in, it is hard. But
yeah, it was David.
I think it's the Sevilla game, especially, shows how far we've got to go just yet. Who would be your player of the season, Dad?
I'll say the goalkeeper.
Yeah. The goalkeeper?
He made a cracking save.
He made a cracking save in a couple of games. You're going to give Rui Patricio as your player of the season? Come on, Dad, try again. He's good keeper, but player of the season.
But he's still a player.
He's a player, Mom, yeah, Mom, he is a player.
Well, yeah. I reckon all of them played well, don't they?
You can't give them all player of the season, Dad. Rui Patricio, great keeper, made some good shots, but player of the season. He wasn't like we were defending the whole time, Dad, every game.
True, but I mean, it keeps you in the game sometimes, don't we?
It does, but player of the season, is it?
Go on.
Who you really going to think about who has played and created the most chances, scored goals and all that sort of stuff?
I'll go with Cody.
You're going with Cody?
Well, he was a bloody player, he kept them together, eh?
Cody's brilliant as well, Dad, absolutely solid, but player of the season. He has played every game in every match. Yeah. You don't want to think about Raul Jimenez, who scored 27 goals and had like X amount of assists.
Oh, but he can't do without the rest of them, can he?
Yeah, but it's about the player of the season,
Dad. Go on then. I'll have bloody...
No, we're going with Cody, Dad. Rui Patricio, and then he's changed it to Cody. I think you're very defensive-minded, Dad.
Well, perhaps I am, yeah. Perhaps I am.
That's great, fine. So, do you agree with Cody? Connor Cody, captain fantastic, brilliant, should be playing for England, shouldn't he?
Yes, right, yeah.
But, yeah, player of the season. My player of the season, I think, I'm going to go with Raul Jimenez for the goals,
everybody's going to pick him, are they?
Oh, you have to be different.
Yeah, of course I'm going to be bloody different. I mean, Bennett was there on the back, him.
Yeah, well, is that why you've gone?
I hope he brings him back.
Is that why you've gone for Cody? Because I'm surprised you ain't gone for Bolly.
Well, I was thinking about
what do you call Bolly's first name?
Ryan, eh?
Ryan Bolly.
Hey, Ryan Bolly?
No, it's Willie Bolly, Dad.
Oh, he's a Willie like me. I'm a Willie.
You're a William.
I'm William, yeah.
Yeah,
William.
Yeah, not Will.I.am Bolly, Willie Bolly, but you've gone with Cody because you couldn't think of Bolly at the time. And let's face it, are you sure you're not going to give it to Ryan Bennett?
Ryan Bennett was there, was he? I would have done.
He would have done, yeah, so there we go. So there you have...
He sent me a bloody shirt, he did, lovely chap.
He did, we'll put that picture up there as well for the viewers to see. So we need to look ahead now, Dad. I think the next month is absolutely crucial, isn't it?
Sure it is.
We've literally got 30 days from the start of the season. What are the big things that they need to do?
Well, I think I need a couple of strikers now, then, myself.
Couple of strikers?
Yeah.
Well, number one, I would say Nuno needs to sign a brand new contract. Give him the money, Fosun, whatever he needs. Give Nuno his money and the backroom staff.
Oh, yeah.
Because his contract's coming to an end. Get him sorted. I'm sure he will sign the contract. And also... That's number one. Nuno is the main man, and we've
got to keep him. Yeah,
keep him. Number two, I'd say that we need to invest in the squad.
Yeah, we do.
They need to spend a bit of money. I know we've got FFP.
I think they are going to as well, are they?
We do need to invest into the squad. The reason I'd say that is that Wolves haven't got Europa League next year or Champions League. The silver lining, I would say, is that although we're not in that, it's probably the best year not to be in Europe because of the pandemic and the virus.
Yeah.
But if we don't invest in the squad and potentially lose some players, we could end up going backwards. So what positions do we need to strengthen, Dad? You said two strikers. Is that one to replace Raul Jimenez, or do you mean to back up Jimenez?
No, I hope Jimenez don't go, but I mean, and Torre don't go. But
Torre.
And Neves is going to improve.
Neves?
Is it Neves?
Ruben Neves.
Ruben Neves is going to improve.
I thought he improved second half of the season. I thought
he played all right, but you know, I think he would have been scoring a few more goals myself.
Don't forget, he doesn't go in the box. He only scores worldies.
Well, he should be in the box.
Ruben Neves.
They all should be able to score goals, really.
Well, yeah, that's fair comment. So, but who do we need? What positions? You said striker.
Yeah.
Johnny Catero, Otto's out, injured for 6 to 9 months.
Need a back, probably a back.
Wing backs?
Yeah. We ain't got Benny, so we have a wing back.
Benny has played at wing back a couple of times, but you know, so we need a couple of wing backs. We've got that Luke Matheson. I don't know whether he plays that position, the young lad, Ruben Vinegra, but we don't really have a natural backup for Doherty. Ruben Vinegra, still a young lad coming on. I think we need a bit more experience on the wing backs. I'd love to see us bring in a central defender, Dad.
True, yeah.
Not in the Bolly or Cody positions, but where Saiz plays.
Yeah.
A Ruben Diaz.
What about a goalkeeper?
Well, we've got John Ruddy, haven't we? Who's back up.
Oh, he's only got for a year, eh, David?
That's how well we need at the moment.
Oh, go on, go on.
He's a good backup, isn't he? A Ruben Diaz would be fantastic. Top player in that Saiz. I also think that would free Saiz up. In the midfield as a backup centre back or midfielder. What about in midfield? Do you think we need to bring anyone in midfield?
No, I'm doing all right.
Do you not think we need a more forward attacking midfielder?
Yeah, well, we do. That's what I'm on about Neves. He would be improving a little bit more.
Well, Neves tends to play a little bit of that sweeper position, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. Yeah,
you know, he's not necessarily the box-to-box midfielder like what a Dave Edwards was.
I think they've had a good season. I just, you know, I think
the squad, I think, needs building.
Yeah,
do you think if you were going to let a player go out of all of these players, Dad, Traore, would you let him go for 80 million?
No. No.
Jimenez, would you let him go for 80 million?
No.
Jota.
It's all money. Money talks.
It does.
I'm blinking money talks, David.
Jota, would you let him go? If they're coming with about 30-40 million for Jota, would you sell him?
It's up to the Neno.
I'm asking you, Dad. Not Neno, Nuno.
Oh, Nuno.
I don't know who Neno is. Nuno.
Nuno, yeah.
Jota, sell or keep?
I ain't the manager, so I don't know.
No, you are right now, Dad.
Okay, I'm manager.
If someone come in with 40 million for Jota, would you sell him?
Yeah.
You'd sell him?
Yeah.
You would?
Yeah.
Okay, so you keep Traore, keep Jimenez, sell Neves. Someone comes in 40 million for Neves, keep him or not?
Keep him, yeah.
Yeah, okay. And someone coming for Willy Bolly.
Oh, we've got to keep Willy Bolly.
Yeah, and you think they should re-sign Bennett, Dad?
Yeah.
Just because you love Bennett, is
yeah,
it?
yeah, he's a good player. He's got a brain on him, bit of a brain, you know.
Do you not think they're trying to upgrade from Bennett, though?
Well, he's getting a little bit older now, like we all, you know.
Yeah, he still could do a job. So, Morgan Gibbs-White, not played a lot for Wolves.
No, he ain't, David, now.
Do you think he should be loaned out to a Championship club or sold? Or do you think he should give it another chance next season?
I should loan him out of it, David. That improves him, but he ain't no good sitting on the bench, is he?
No, he's a young lad. He's made a couple of mistakes this year with the pandemic stuff. I don't know whether that's affected him. Nuno doesn't seem to...
He's been injured as well, so, I mean...
Nuno doesn't seem to trust him.
No, he don't.
For me, I think the next month is really important. I think Wolves also need a director of football with the transfer stuff. They need to get someone in because Jeff Shee's having to do everything at the moment. I think that would be important, but it's obviously been difficult with the pandemic.
Yeah, it is.
And I think that the transfer business that they do in the retention and the incoming is going to be crucial because the likes of Arsenal are improving next year. Yeah. Spurs will improve. United are improving.
We got to keep. We want to keep with them. We got to spend.
If we stay still, we'll go backwards. That's
right. That's right. Yeah.
So there you have it from Dad. And have you got a moment of the year, a memory of the year that means a lot to you this year? Anything that sticks in your mind that's like doesn't have to be part of the football. It could be anything.
Well, I'm glad that you're well, David.
I'm glad that you do. And obviously we lost our friend Bill this year, didn't we? Bill, in December, so obviously...
Like I say, tell people to stay alert and don't be so stupid.
What do you mean by that, Dad?
Well, them all, these rave-ons. And
the rave-ons? Do you mean the raves?
Yeah, the rave, and they're going to the beaches. I've got plenty of time to go to the beaches.
The Bee Gees? Raving to the Bee Gees?
The beaches.
Oh, to the beaches.
The bloody seaside that I now need to get to the seaside. Myself, that's what I think anyway. I might be wrong. Everybody's got to do their own thing, but if you want to get rid of this virus, you got to stay alert, and that's what you got to do.
And Dad, question for you before we go. In terms of the return to Molineux, getting back.
I'm looking forward to going back there. Yeah.
Dad, two options for you. One is the phased return, where basically there'll be 4,000 or 5,000 people in the stadium. And you can come back. You might get to go to one game every 6 with 4,000 or 5,000 in the stadium. Would you prefer that if you could come back sooner, or would you prefer to wait and have as we all stop going together?
All together.
Or do you want us to all come back together?
All come back together
as one pack.
As one pack.
Is that your preference?
That is definitely my preference.
So you heard it from Magic Moss there. If you've got any questions for Magic Moss for the next time...
Don't ask me.
He
knows all the answers.
I don't.
Nearly anyway. You do very well, Davey. You do very well.
Well, I'm very proud of you. But everyone misses you, Dad. They miss you on the channel. They miss you at the matches. They miss seeing your face. We've had you on the preview.
Oh, okay, go on. I ain't going to say no more. Go on.
You love it when people come and have a selfie with you, don't you, Dad?
People have spoke to me and I said, how do you know me? I said, you wanted to tell me. I thought, well, I've met him at work or something like that,
Work? You ain't been at work for how long, have you? When was the last time you were at work? 20 years?
I've been lucky, really. I retired at 57, so...
You have been lucky, Dad, yeah?
I've been lucky. My health's been good. And the chaps out there got prostate, any trouble down below, get down the doctors.
Yeah, because you basically had been through prostate cancer.
I had 5 operations, I got through it, but...
And you're still here, along with Mum, who went through her heart operation.
Yeah. Well, that's life, I've done very well, very well.
And Dad, what's your all-time dream for Wolves in the FA Cup?
What's what?
Your ultimate dream for Wolves for next year. What your aims for Wolves for next year?
FA Cup, me come with you to Wembley.
And we can sing Abide With Me.
That's it, that's what my...
Carl, we got within 1 minute.
If I'm still bad.
Yeah, can Wolves please hurry up and do it whilst Dad's still fit and able?
Yeah.
Can we get to a Wembley FA Cup final?
I enjoyed it at Wembley, but...
you want to sing Abide With Me with us, don't you, Dad?
Yeah.
We'll cry, won't we, Dad?
I'll cry every time.
So next year, Dad, what's your aspirations for Wolves? Where do you think we'll finish if we do the right things?
Well, I hope to be in the top 4 myself, hopefully, with a bit of luck,
Top 4 and an FA Cup final win.
That'd be magic.
That would be absolutely magic. Hope you've enjoyed this. A little bit of different. I know you missed my dad, so I thought I'd get him on the channel having a bit of live chat. We do love it, Dad. And until the next one, from myself, Dazzling Dave, and
Magic Moss, and stay alert.
Is that your new saying? Stay alert.
Yeah,
stay alert.
With this bloody virus, I bloody want to get rid of this virus. We all get together.
And basically, you can't wait till we can all come back.
That together.
All together.
That's right.
As one pack.
As one pack.
Go on, Dad. Go on, lean forward and tell them. Lean forward and tell them.
Stay alert and look after yourselves. And any chaps got problems down below.
Oh, you said that. Until the next one, from me, Dazzling Dave, and Magic Moss. Always wolves! Until the next one from me, Dazzling Dave.
Wolves.
Until the next one from me, Dazzling Dave and
Magic Moss.
Always wolves! Boom!